So when you wake up, you start doom scrolling on TikTok, check your Instagram, check all your messages, read your emails, if you still do that. You stay in bed 2, 3, 4 hours longer than you should. Instead of waking up and doing something purposeful, doing something active, you just waste your time in bed. Now, like you, I used to do that quite often. Just wake up, start checking my Instagram, checking my YouTube shorts, and I come to realize that this really is a waste of time. Now, most of us are at our peak productivity in the morning, and so it's very important that you have a daily routine that you can follow, and this will help you to build good habits, and then that will obviously, from good habits, become success, right? So this is kind of the daily routine that I follow. I'm gonna mention some things, and you can see if you would like to try this routine and put it into your daily life, right? So the first thing is to wake up early, right? Now, waking up early, I suggest around 6 a.m. Gives you enough time if you have maybe another job. It gives you enough time to actually do all the things you need to do before you go to your job, right? And the problem is that if you have a full-time job, right, and then you need to work on your business or you're trying to build a side hustle, now you need to do that after work. And by that time, you're so mentally tired already, it becomes even harder. So if you wake up early and get those things done before your job, then you have more mental clarity and you can actually focus on what you need to do. So even though I say waking up at 6 a.m. is the good start, first you actually need to sleep at the right time. So your next day routine actually begins the night before. So in order to wake up at 6 a.m., you need to be in bed by 9, 10 p.m. roughly, okay? Because you need to actually get a full 7 to 8 hours of sleep. But this means that you need to spend at least 9 to 10 hours in bed, because it still takes some time for your body to actually calm down and fall asleep. So we're looking to get 7 to 8 hours of deep quality sleep, okay? So this is where it begins. It begins with having a good sleeping schedule and then waking up and doing this consistently every single day. If you know exactly when you're going to sleep and you know exactly when you're going to wake up, it's very easy to fill the rest of your hours with whatever you need to do, because now there's no variance in the time you sleep and the time you wake up. So after you wake up, what do? Well, the first thing that I do is normally I take a cold shower. Okay, so you take a cold shower, 5 minutes. I'm still in like 2 minutes. It's very cold, but you start out with 5 seconds, 15 seconds, 10 seconds, right? And you keep gradually increasing this over time until you're able to do it for a minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes. Okay, so you get your cold shower of the day. This raises your awareness, your dopamine, and basically you've done one hard thing for the day. You've got the W, and from there you can progress and improve. So after doing that, water. You need to drink like at least a glass or two of water. It's good to hydrate your body, because after you've been sleeping, you've been fasted and you haven't hydrated in a long time. So drink a glass of water or two. And after these things are done, now's the time where you ideally would sit down to do some meditation. Meditate or exercise. You can see which one you want to do first, right? But you need to do both. So you can start with meditation. I do like 5 minutes of meditation right now. I'm still working on increasing that for longer. But you can start anywhere. Start at 10 seconds, 1 minute. But progressively overload, and eventually you'll be able to meditate for, an hour. Some people meditate for even longer than an hour, if you have the time, of course. So you do meditation and try to focus. How do you meditate? Well, you can sit on the floor in front of a blank wall. You can sit on a chair. Basically, you want to remove any distractions around you. Okay, turn your phone on silent, or basically until this point, you still haven't touched your phone at all, right? You've done all these other things and you haven't even looked at your phone. Your phone is on silent and you're not touching it. So, when you're meditating, you sit without distractions, you close your eyes, and you can do one of two things. You can either focus on your breath, like you take slow in, slow out, and you just focus on your breath. Or what I like to do sometimes is you kind of try to focus on the tip of your nose. It's kind of strange, but it helps you to pinpoint a spot, right? And then you'll notice that you start drifting off, thinking about random things, right? And so when you drift off, you need to try and bring your mind back to what you're focusing on. This would be like one mental rep, right? Like in the gym, you have reps. So this would be your mental rep. You focus on your breath, you start drifting, and you bring your focus back to your breath. Okay? And so your mind becomes more powerful and stronger to actually focus on tasks, right? Okay, so mindfulness. Then we want to do exercise. Now you can see what kind of exercise you want to do. If you want to do your full workout early in the morning, obviously that's great. But see whatever kind of exercise routine fits into your schedule. Ideally, you want to do at least 10 to 15 minutes of good exercise. So maybe take a walk, do a quick home body workout, or go to the gym, do your workout. Okay? So from here, you haven't eaten yet, you haven't, had any food or anything like that. So what you want to do is you actually still want to skip breakfast. So you're not eating. Instead, you're going to work. Now, hopefully all these things you've completed within from 6 to 7. And then from 7 to 8, you can work on your business. You have 1 hour block, or 8 to 10, or 7 to 9, right? You can try 1 to 2 hour block of just deep focus and work on whatever your side hustle is or whatever it is that you want to focus on. And so because you're fasted and you've completed all these other things, now you're able to focus really intensely on actually finishing your work. So this is kind of the daily routine that I'm playing around with, that I'm working with right now. So far it's working really well with me. I'm not 100% consistent. It's sometimes, things get in the way. But basically you want to design your perfect day. This is what you would do if you had no other distractions, or if there was no external factor influencing your day. So you have all these things, and that's basically it, right? You've got your daily routine. Now, during the day, you have whatever you need to do. You need to do your job, you have meetings, maybe you're able to focus full time on your business, whatever you need to do, family time, whatever it is that you need to do. But this is a very important morning routine that you can start. And then actually your morning or your routine again starts at night. Actually, before you go to sleep, you should also try to practice maybe another 5 or 10 minutes of meditation. You can also do journaling, either in the morning or at night. I like to do it at night, so I kind of reflect on the day that happened. But you can do in the morning and reflect on the previous day, or have your reflection for the day, what you're going to do, or anything like that. And it's extremely important in the night to actually write down what you're going to do for the next day. So if you have I would say 2 or 3 tasks maximum to write down, those are the most important tasks. So that when you finish your morning routine and you get into your deep work, you don't still need to think of what do you actually need to do in your deep work. You've already put that out. So in your deep work time, you're going to do these 3 tasks. Once they're complete, now you can do whatever else, right? But these are your 2 to 3 most important tasks for the day. And that's pretty much it. It's really not that rocket science, right? It's really simple and straightforward. The most important thing that you need to do is hold yourself accountable, Try to fit these different routines within your schedule and then stick to it. Be consistent. Try to do this every single day without stopping, and that includes the weekends, right? Our mind and body don't actually understand the concept of a weekend. Every day is just another day. So you need to act accordingly. Act as if every day is just another day. Follow your routine, and then, do whatever you need to do in between. So guys, if you found any value in this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.